ahead and start following the directions. What you need to do, now that you have done this part, flip the page.
Yeah. God, rip.
Uh-oh, Gray, you're going to need to get another glove.
Yeah.
Let's go up a size. Go to the medium gloves. Because if they're busty, that means they're probably too small. What are you supposed to do your bathroom?
It's blue.
It's blue. Oh my gosh.
Do you have your direct?
It's not. It's conservative. You already. That's what I.
Okay. I thought it was like.
Yes.
Is this the one? This is the left side, right?
Right.
It's a fly.
This is the right
There's
side.
a bug. A bug? There's a bug.
A bug?
That's a blood clot, actually, I think. Oh, it's an actual bug.
Ew, there's a bug in my heart. There's a bug in your heart.
All right, Gray. Oh, look, I fit a little better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to flip it over to the ventral side,
Yeah.
and then you're going to make an incision right down here. You're going to follow this major coronary artery down like this.
Okay.
So you're going to make an incision right there, get a sharp scalpel.
Okay.
What do we do after we like
So you're making an incision right now. Coronary artery. Make an incision right now.
Is that like cut down?
Yep.
So what if we just put our arm around?
Okay, guys,
So
coronary
I'll show
artery.
you.
Those are the arteries that go around the outside of the heart like a net. So if you had a stent, like I showed you in class the other day, that's where it would go to. Into one of those arteries around the outside of your heart. It wouldn't actually go inside of your heart.
So you're saying what's the purpose?
So like this.
Okay, so what do you, that's why we have to put a stent in there, right? What would
To the
happen if that
artery?
filled up with, you remember we talked about like draining the bacon grease? What would happen if that
The
filled up
long
with
running diagonally down from the right side.
It
So
would
this
suck
right
up, and
here
where is that
is the
taking blood to?
coronary
It's an
artery.
So it has
Okay,
oxygenated
see it
blood,
going
but
right
where's it
here?
taking it
Yeah.
to? Actually, no. Your coronary arteries take oxygenated blood to your heart because your heart is still a muscle. It still needs oxygen to function. So if you didn't get oxygen to one part of your heart, what could happen? Arteries, they do. It's carrying oxygenated blood away from the heart and back to the outsides of the heart to be oxygenated. Okay, so again, what happens, guys, if one of those arteries gets clogged, what happens? What's the biggest heart thing you always hear about people having? A heart attack, right? That's what happens. It's myocardial infarction. So, that net on the outside of the heart is the coronary
Is that
artery.
open at all, or is it not deep enough for that?
What do we do
yeah.
after we cut this and like
I don't.
Okay, let's cut. You didn't go that deep, so it's fine. Let's cut along this artery. Okay, you see that artery?
Okay, here.
And cut kind of deep along it.
So first you're going to
Not all the way
identify
through,
them.
but pretty deep.
Identify them on your heart most of them.
Okay.
Kind of be able to put up a little bit. Okay, that's good.
Here.
Might need to go a little bit deeper.
Here.
Insert the blade into the machine and cut downwards as you go to your You're cutting downwards. Guys, how we doing? Right now, you're not doing much. You're just answering.
Well, I think I.
the dissection part after you answer the questions.
I don't even
Kind
know
of,
how to answer.
kind of tough as chicken. Anyway.
Well, if you're not touching the specimen,
I touched it.
then take your gloves off.
Okay, maybe even go a little bit deeper.
Okay. Here. It kind of looks like a raw chicken.
Your camera's right here on this corner.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I got it.
Let's look at what it talks about next. What do you think the purpose of the coronary artery and what results is there's blockage in this vessel?
Oh, there it is.
How do you add the front side of it? Because the main cave is
We remember arteries versus veins.
Okay, so we can identify these later, but let's go ahead and go to the dissection part. Okay, so what you're going to do, get your scissors. You're going to insert the scissors into the vena cava. Do you remember what side the vena cava is on?
Here.
Yeah. So this is it right here. Okay. So we're going to cut into this and cut down. This is the atrium right here. So hang on one second. This is the atrium. Okay. This is the other atrium, and this is the ventricle. Remember V for ventricle, right?
Yeah.
So you're cutting into the vena cava. Cut into the vena cava into the atrium.
Okay.
Into the vena cava.
So I'm gonna.
So this one right
Facing you. There you go.
Here.
there you go.
So.
Hold on.
It's okay if he cuts the other one. It
Okay.
actually won't matter.
So you're gonna.
I can see. Look at what you're doing.
Well, we're not gonna dissect.
Okay. Let's see how.
Yeah,
Let's see.
it's kind of
Got it
hard.
Yeah. That part can be tough. Let me help you out with this part. You actually have a tough vena cava on this one. Okay. Should be able to. Wow, your vena cava is tough, right?
Yeah.
It's a health issue.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. So now we're getting down into the atrium. You just need to keep cutting into this part a little bit more. A little bit more
Okay.
than I just did.
Right. So like this. So like this.
Yeah, they're kind of lining up.
So I'm gonna open this up now.
Open it up from the top.
So this is the vena cava or whatever it is, but this is where all the blood comes into the heart, I think.
Okay, hey guys, here's the deal. We're gonna run out of time if we try and answer all the questions. So cut straight to the dissection. Cut straight. Go to the dissection part on number 7, and make sure that you get your heart dissected, and then we can answer questions later.
Open the right chamber, or open the chamber, locate the tricuspid valve, and examine its cusps. Okay, run some water through the tricuspid valve to fill the chamber of the right ventricle. I don't know if we need to do that.
Run some.
So open the right ventricle as follows.
So now you can see what's inside of one of its tubes of the vena cava.
And then we need to find the right ventricle now. The right ventricle. So we need to open the right ventricle. We need to look at the right ventricle, which I think you might have already done.
Yeah.
Open it back up a little bit so we can see inside. I think your right ventricle is right under your thumb right now.
Okay.
I think you see how it's opening and closing a little bit right there. I think that's your right ventricle going into the ventricle.
Maybe.
Continue cutting downward through the tricuspid valve, the right ventricle wall until you reach the apex of the heart.
Okay.
Okay, so this side is going to be your right side. This is, yeah, we have a pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, but everything else is like tucked in here. That's your vena cava.
It's impossible to right. Look on this one. Okay, I'll get to the right ventricle.
Yeah. So this is. There's another tube down there too.
Okay, have you identified our vena cava?
And since this is contaminated, I guess. No, because everything, she told us that our heart is messed up.
Well, not to mention you can donate your heart
Once you start
too.
cutting, it won't make
If you when you die, you can donate your heart or your other organs. Like make an organ donation if you want to or not. So look at this. I think this is where the blood comes in.
Okay. So let's look at our diagram. Let's see if we can use this. I think this is a cow heart. We're really